Law student Sauni Seleni is still suffering from accusations of a crime he didn't commit. In 2007, he allegedly incurred $1,700 of fines at a routine traffic stop. The problem is, he wasn't the driver. He wasn't even in the car.
I don't smoke, don't drink. I was very active at church back then. And that was the first thing that comes to my head. Are they saying that I drink alcohol? Second, at the time, 2 a.m. in the morning, I was sleeping next to my wife. And this is shocking to me. This is like, did someone use my name? Who used my name? And they say, oh, you need to pay the fine. And I said, I will if I'm the right person who commit the crime. But unfortunately, I have a full license, and I showed to them, still in possession of my full license. I don't drink alcohol. I'm a member of this church, the Mormon church, as I said, and I can ask all the leaders of our church to come and testify I don't drink. I can ask my wife and my family to come and testify that I was sleeping on that night at home, the day that, you guys allege that I commit this crime. And I don't own that vehicle. So the lady said, okay, don't worry about the fine. And I went home with a letter saying that they wipe out the fine. In other words, they override the fine. So I went home and I said, okay, I'm happy.
Despite assurances the matter had been cleared by police, his application to join the police was denied, as was his wife's application to join as well. This issue has now become intergenerational, as his son, who had aspirations of becoming a police officer, now harbours a deep distrust of the police for their part in failing to resolve this accusation.
I'm emotional because of the impact to my kids. I consider my son, and probably my friends will agree with me, he's very high achiever. He's a head boy of a school that he's going to at the moment. He always inspired to be a police officer growing up in New Zealand. But in the last 3 years, when he became aware of the injustice that this issue has brought to his parents, I think it's fair for me to say that I saw the hatred that he has on the police. I discuss openly these things with them to be aware of. And I'm also mindful of the mental health that causes by these things on Pacific Island families and individuals. Sometimes we think, drink some rocks, move forward. But the physical hurt can disappear. The mental hurt, especially injustices, we can't just let it go, because our mind reminds us what happened yesterday. Our mind reminds us the success we have yesterday. Build on those success. It also reminds us the failure we have yesterday. Don't do it again. But if the failure of the system, the police system, cause a hurt in individuals, how many other people who are hurting by that system? They will say no, and I will say, yeah, they are racist. Police and law enforcement are racist. But what do we get out of it? We are not going to get anything out of it. Look at human beings as they are. We all make wrongs. But this is not a wrong. This is injustice. But justice should be based on human beings, not based on race. Law should be based on every human being, not based on your race is this.